nom nom. Okay, hello. I gotta do a couple things before we get in spooky again. Step 1. Checking the sound. Oh! Hello? Okay, am I louder than the... I hope I'm louder than the game. Hello? Oh! Oh, there's a, I was excited there was a people in there, but like, then I realized it was me. Okay, second off, I gotta send some people the link. Okay, cool. So, I have a friend from IRL. He really do be not knowing this game for reals. So it is our job to introducify him to the world of spooky. So, I'm gonna go through the achievements, see what I haven't gotten yet, and then we'll try to do those. So this one, we gotta encounter 3 dream enemies in 1 playthrough. I know how to do this one. We gotta get the coma mystery. And then we have to go into the woods, get that weird tapir thing, and then the dream salesman. Now, is it an easy one? No. Coma guy spooky. However, it is a thing. So I'm taking notes for myself. Just so I can kind of work through these. This one I genuinely don't know how to do. You might need the candles for that, I think. This one I do know how to do. We gotta get 2 light sources. So the first one that we gotta get is the flashlight, and the second one that we have to get is the torch. You can only get the torch by burning down the school and then going to the school scissors mystery and collecting the bat from when the bat would be. Because the bat's not gonna be there, because you burn the school down. Otherworldly Thirst, that one is a tough one. That one unlocks a character, so that one might be a bigger focus, but basically we have to get a goblet from the school trophy case. We have to activate the event card B pack, I believe. And then we have to go to another world and fill it with blood and drink it, which is grody. So grody. Ew. Okay, kickbox cutter. Deal 10 damage with a single kick. That one, I don't know. I think there's a ninja girl that you can get. Or that at least you can start off with the popular girl. That gives you literally a kick bonus. As Aiko defeat the Mad Janitor. That one isn't the mermaid mission. Backstab a follower. In order to do this, we need to have the paranoia condition, and we need to actually have a follower. This one, I don't think we can actually get in this version of the game. Because we're on PlayStation, it might work if I press like the PS button and go to the home menu for a bit. But in order to get this, you have to basically tab out of the game for a bit and come back in, and then it'll jump scare you. So I don't know if it'll work. Junior Librarian, we have to discard $3 in one playthrough. Don't know how we're gonna do that. We'll see if we can find it. Destroy your eye and open the third one. That might have something to do with the glass eye. Let's see here. Oh, I get the message back from my boy. So we'll see what's up with that. Okay, so we need the glass eye. So we need the glass eye. Yowza! Yo! What's up, my boy? Hello, can you hear me okay? Awooga! Agreed. Okay. So there is probably about anywhere from 8 to 10 seconds of lag. Luckily, this game doesn't require, like, physical dexterity. But, okay, so I'm on the achievement screen right now. I've done a few runs of this game, so I have a few achievements unlocked. But essentially, achievements are how you unlock new characters in this game. They're how you unlock new mysteries. They're how you unlock new items and stuff. So, it's important that you keep record of what achievements you have and don't have, and which ones to go for. Either way, bonjour, sir. Welcome to the stream. Let us get into gaming. This is our friend. He's cool. His name's Charles. Hello, Charles. He's our homie because he gives us card packs that we unlock by playing the game 40 times over. And new events. Alright, so Tristan, my boy, Charles, he peeking. So my boy Tristan, this is basically the suitcase screen. It's basically like choosing a seed in Minecraft. It'll adjust which events show up in the run, which mysteries we get, blah blah blah. So, I'm going to propose something to you because we normally don't have active viewers. Would you like me to basically do a run through you and let you make the decisions and shit? Or do you want me to like ask you every now and then for your preference, or do you want me to just do a run and let you watch? I'm gonna let you decide how much you want to interact here. Alright, I'll ask you every now and then. Alright, let's choose our seed here. This actually doesn't matter at all, by the way, it's just funny, haha. Okay. Serial killer. Something strange is happening in our town. See, if normally it's supposed to go through a slideshow for the intro, but if you press the X button on console, it just skips it all. Alright, cool. So this is the game. Basically, it kind of gives you a stat set based off of like the indie-esque stuff. So like if you remember when we used to play Mansions of Madness or like Betrayal at the House on the Hill and stuff, it's very similar to that, our stats. There are a bunch of different characters that we can play as, and we can unlock more characters as we unlock achievements and play through the game. There's Kyrie, she's basically Spell Girl. Aiko is one of the best characters in the game. She's very fast, and she beats the fuck out of people. There's Haru, who's a Yakuza driver. He's super strong. Yeah. He's super strong, not very smart, but he has a cigarette addiction. So we'll constantly have to buy cigarettes for him. Mizuki, she's extra charismatic, not very strong, can't really fight on her own, but we start with a random ally. Koji Tagawa, he's a photographer. Not very good in combat, but he starts with a camera, which is actually one of the best items in the game for combat, which is kind of weird. Here's Mimi. She starts with a scalpel. She's smart. And then this is Miku, and she's really strong, and she has this ability where the later she starts off really shitty, but the later that you get into the playthrough, or the more doom you get, yes, smart. The more doom you get as you go through the game, the stronger she gets. So by the end of the game, she's prepared, but yeah. Do you have a preference as to which characters we've seen? If you don't, that is also fine.
No.
Okay. Cameraman! We're playing camera! Okay, cool. So this is our difficulty. We can make the game harder. I forget how. Oh wait, here, I'm stupid. So we can make the game real difficult, or we could just make it normal, which is kind of just what I've been playing on, at least while we're unlocking stuff. These are backstories. I'll choose this one. These are basically more modifiers that you can put on the game. Ill-Fated is really tough, and I don't want to challenge that one right now. So we'll just go with the basic whatever. Okay, so old gods are awakening. Hoo hoo hoo. Somewhere a group of people gathers trying to awaken their master. Hoo 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 hoo. So now we have to choose which old god is trying to come into our world. Basically, each old god gives us an effect. So like, for example, if we go with Ithotu, the Devouring Fire, there are going to be certain events that pop up that are specific to this old god, and it's also going to have a consistent effect where both our damage and our enemy's damage is increased. You can see that at the bottom. Essentially, Unless you're going with a spellcaster, Ath-Yalazith is going to be the easiest one, because you're not really casting spells that much. Goizo is probably second easiest. I don't normally rest that much. This one's really tough because you're gonna get beat the fuck out of him. And then this one's also really tough because sometimes you just need to run from battle. But also his events are really tough because you're gonna constantly get injured by spoiters, because he's the spoiter god. So I'm gonna go with Ithotu, the Devouring Fire. And we'll go on and run here. So, the supposed cause of the destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently rediscovered and is currently awaiting in the Museum of Woo for its long-awaited premiere. Okay, so this is Shiikawa, and this is Camera. Hello, Camera. So, okay. Basically what Camera does is, 1, it gives us +1 smort, and 2, we can flash people in combat to reduce the chance of us being hit. So yeah. Stamina, if we get to 0 stamina, we don't die immediately, but we die at the beginning of the next encounter. Same with Reason. The only stat here that you probably can't guess on your own is FND. This is fun, so this is just our money. This is something that you unlock later in the game. I'm not going to explain it because it's not going to make too much sense. Thank you. I do, as a matter of fact, have a skibbity riz. Oh, is mad. Check our mailbox, it's empty. Look at this empty ass mailbox. Okay, so first off, I always check the drawer. There's free shit in the drawer sometimes. We got library notes. Trash. Don't like it. It's a nice day outside. The lights don't work. At the beginning of every mission, you're going to want to take a bath. Basically, depending on which water you use, you just get free XP. You can watch TV. Hello, TV. Every time you go into the TV, there's a different TV. Pretty great. We can change our clothes. Up here, if we go into Robot Homie, beep boop, you get some free money. Fun fact, this happens in real life too. When you change your clothes, one of your eyes goes higher up on your head, and your nose rotates. Oh my god, we gotta go with Chad. Alright. Let's take a quick look through the peephole. Friendly neighbor. Let's take another look through the peephole. There's nothing weird out here. That's good to know. It would be unsettling if there was something strange out there. Okay. Let's start a mystery. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. So, you can re-roll mysteries, and I'm gonna do that to see if we can't get some of the more interesting hidden shit that you might not normally see. Just so you can get that super awesome saucy bullshit, but also so that we can kind of get some extra unlockables, because there's some unlockables where you have to unlock all the bowls in a certain order, or you have to like play the mysteries in a certain order. Yeah, man, I'm giving you all the sauce. All the sauce. I do want to get eels in this one, because eels is a particularly spooky wooky one. You know, I'll give you the sauce in a bit, actually. You know, I'm a farm engagement. You know, I'm a farm engagement. Oh, I can't refresh this one. It's rare to get these two together, and you need these two together. I was gonna be an asshole and make you wait, but I don't think I can. Residential Recluse is one that you're gonna want to be prepared for. Same with Fear Festival. We'll start with Moonlight Sailors.
It began with one fisherman who drank something truly awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adoring it, not to be seen until one moonlit night when a young girl spotted his boat drifting away, a single lantern swinging at the helm, and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now more and more fishermen have begun to find the vile ooze in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Yes, Cletus.
Cletus gone. He ain't here no more. We gotta get him back. We gotta get Cletus.
Okay, so, explaining what's up. These are locations. These are all different places that you can go in town. Clicking back and forth between them really doesn't change much. This right here is the threat level. The closer it is to up here, the higher chance that you'll have to do a combat encounter when you go there. So as you see, if we go to the hospital right now, we're probably going to be in danger. Each place has different things that you can do. So like, because we're at home now, we can rest to regain stamina and reason for damage, or we can prepare. I'm going to prepare just so we can get a free extra item here. We get the film roll. So we get plus 5% doom, which is a pretty big tax, but if we use it, we get minus 10 funds and plus 10 experience. I think I will use that. So once you get to 100 experience, you can level up and choose a new trait. I'll get to that when we get to that. The circle here is the place that you have to investigate to progress the mission. There's also, every now and then, there's this, where if we want to get the best possible ending, or a secret ending, we have to complete this mission. So I'm going to investigate downtown after I do some super awesome shopping for items. This is Shop Dog. Shop Dog is best friend. Can't be mad at Shop Dog. You can get dog treat to make cost less. However, I think our best thing that we can get here is the compass, because the compass gives us 2 XP each time we investigate a location. Yet, Shop Dog he can't betray you. He will actually never betray you. Fun fact, he actually is, he'll never betray you. This is also best friend, but Shop Dog isn't here, unfortunately. Mummified Heart, oh wowee. I'm gonna restock by rolling Doom. That sucks. Let's see if I can sell the library notes here to pay for this. I can, haha, Ritual Dagger. Ritual Dagger is kind of the best item in the game. Yes, Shop Dog is, as a matter of fact, a real G. Look in the Discord for a super awesome snapshot that proves how much of a real G he is. So in order to complete the hidden quest, we need to discard 2 item cards. Let's see if we can just find some more item cards by investigating before we fully commit into that. Through the dirty restaurant window, you notice a shady-looking man wearing a jacket covered in strange symbols. He stops in front of a house, visibly nervous. Before he enters the house, he turns around as if he's checking for any unwanted followers. What could it mean? Let's roleplay into this guy. He's a sleuth. He's a journalist. So let's follow him. He's good perception too, so I guess that's why we succeeded. The door is locked, but you repeat the knocking pattern the suspicious man used. A moment later, the door opens and a surprised teen with greasy hair asks who the hell you are. Mistaking these nerds for cultists sure is embarrassing, but deep inside you're relieved. Alright, cool. Although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. So now we gotta go visit this man. Wah! We gotta go visit Cletus' wife! Oh. I didn't want to get into a fight this early in the game, but it's a good time to show off the combat system. Your spooky friend, Suta-chan. Oh boy. So, explaining the UI here.
Please, wife.
Explaining the UI. Your name. This is the type of the enemy. So, this seldom matters, but she's a plant enemy. This is how much HP they have left. This is how much damage they're going to do. So it's going to do 3 stamina damage if they hit. And power is basically their avoidance. So if they can overpower us more, we're probably not going to hit them because they're stronger than us. And it would probably be a better idea to run away. So this is attack actions. This is support actions. Support actions is like using items to help you out. These are defensive actions. We use them to defend. Spiritual actions are only going to be helpful against ghost enemies that you can't hit because they don't exist in the physical realm. So you have to exercise them instead. So, the way combat works in this game is that you have to choreograph a set of actions that take up a certain amount of time. So like for example, I'm going to flash my camera, and then I'm going to go stabby, stabby. Actually, I'm going to reallocate some time here to get an attack boost in, which increases our accuracy. See if we can't get another one in there. No, we can't. Okay, so we'll go for 2 attacks and a flash. Flash is going to reduce their chance of hitting us. Attack does damage. And then let's launch the sequence. They whip me with a vine. So I take 3 damage, but they took 5. Not ideal, but you know, the chance of us getting hit again is pretty low. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna spam this attack sequence because it's... Oh wait, they're only on 3 health, so I might as well just do that. And then we resolve combat, and they died. Yeah, it's really cool actually. Very one-sided, to be fair. Like, it's easy for you to predict what your opponent's gonna do, but at the same time, it allows for a lot of strategy, and yeah. Whereas, you know, just selecting an attack and then, you know, hoping for the best is kind of, yeah, mechanic. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Investigate the mansion. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. Fuck, we've been cursed. Brain damage. Oh. That's really shitty. That is really shitty. So because we're big dumb now, it's gonna be harder for us to die from reason. But we're also big dumb now. Not the best. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion room. It stinks like spoiled milk and has only 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. Our dexterity's pretty low, so we'd honestly be better off just searching the room, because our perception's pretty high. There's nothing really important here, but you think you might be able to use the one item you do find. Nice. Okay, so we got a library book. We can use it for 10 XP. But that'll also throw it away. And to be fair, I don't know if we'd be prepared to fight a boss at the end of this. Especially considering we've taken a fair chunk of physical damage here. I think we have time before the boss encounter. So, we'll see what's up. Surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Okay, so the location is getting more dangerous. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies as he caresses his cat. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. Very cool. The waves lazily wash upon the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your mind. Okay, so we got some happiness now. We happy. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. The first person you start as, I think you start with 5 people, actually. It's basically the first 5 people that we went through. It'd be easier to tell you the 2 that we don't have. It's, we wouldn't have the rioter, and we wouldn't have the doctor or the nurse. We would have the photographer, we would have the schoolgirl, we would have the Yakuza driver, we would have the famous person, and we would have the athlete. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Okay. So, I'm thinking of looking at our actions here. The schoolyard we can use to pick up homies. I don't know if we're going to be doing a run where homies are actually useful, though. The witch's tree is if you want to die. Like, actually, if you just want to die, you go there. Super great. We can talk to our neighbor, but there's not really a point to that. I'm trying to look for another way that we could get an item. Nah, I think that we have to, I think that we gotta discard these 2. We'll get XP later in the run. Yeah. So let's discard the film roll and let's discard the library book. Get the side mission complete. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Very cool. Let's go to the seaside.
Stop! This is the crime scene.
You were halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something into black bags. Our charisma's okay. Our perception's better. I think we focus on the officers. Nope, we failed. What are you looking at? Scrambling will lock you up for a night. We got beat up. Cool. Awesome. Police brutality. You slip out at night and race towards the beach, terrified of what comes next. Here we go. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only audible sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Okay. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves, although some claim they see strange beings come to the port at night. So we got the good ending here. And because we did this, we got 30 experience. Yeah, this game is great, man. Very spooky. This is one of the much tamer missions. We did a thorough investigations, which means that we got the good ending. So we got 15 XP. There's still hope. Because we got a good ending, we get minus 3% doom. Tireless, which means that we didn't rest. We got +1 reason and +1 stamina, and then time passes. So, at the end of every day, the old god is going to get closer and closer and cause bad shit to happen around town. Preparing for the worst, people are stocking up on everything, making it harder for you to find what you want. So stuff is going to get more expensive. Not the worst one. We find a small key in the mailbox. Okay, we're back home. Let's take a bath.
Ooh, naked, ooh, naked, ooh.
We're low on stamina, so we can use hot water and regain some extra stamina. So there we go. Now we're basically back up to full. Let's look out the window. It's a good thing there's nothing spooky out there. Let's watch the TV. Cool beans. Let's do something actually productive. So because we completed this mission, we can't do it anymore. We only have 4 missions left. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go to the Fear Festival. Yeah. Your aunt has sent you a letter inviting you for your curious-sounding festival. It's held every 27 years in a small village. You don't like the sound of it, but your parents both agree. You need a break from all the stress. Inside the letter, there's a bus ticket. What's the worst thing that could happen, you ask yourself as you board the bus? Today's goal is explore the weird village. So just to explain what's going on here, most missions take place, Thank you. Yes, I do actually happen to have parents. Awesome. So today's goal is explore the weird village. Basically, some missions take place outside the town, so you can't use, like, shopping resources and stuff for the duration of the mission. That's why it's better to pick a town mission first. Just when you thought your stomach couldn't handle it anymore, the janky old bus stops at its destination. You get up and take a deep breath before looking around. It's a small village and the nearby fields are surrounded by a thick forest.
Someone is waiting for you.
A fat man wearing dusty overalls approaches you. He says his name is Mario, and he has a quest to save the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom from the clutches of the evil Koopa King Bowser. It's the inn owner who promised to pick you up. Following close behind him, your eyes are drawn to his hands, which are so deformed they resemble claws more than hands. Continue. Your group has arrived in the village and are currently unpacking at the inn, giving you some time to explore. The festival begins in the evening. Let's go into the hotel room. Oh. Okay, wait. Because we did literally anything, we get a level up. So this is how level ups work in the game. We choose a stat to buff, or we choose to regain a sizable amount of stamina and reason. And we also choose a perk. So basically what perks are is they're these little pills that you take, and they make you feel all funny inside. So we're going to choose to increase our dexterity. Well, no. Let's increase our strength. And then let's choose a perk here. So +1 charisma, and we get a natural ability to guide others. Whenever it's inside the brackets, that means that it affects events. It gives you more options for events, but it doesn't actually affect the base gameplay. So this would just naturally give us +1 charisma. This one gives us an additional inventory slot. And then this one gives us bonus XP gained for completing a mystery. I'm gonna go for deduction just because it allows us to kind of expedite, you know, the whole not dying process. We'll go here. Alright, Tristan, are you ready for the sauce? I need to know that you're prepared for the sauce before we I need to know that you're ready for the sauce. You're ready to receive the sauce before we go and serve it. I can't serve you sauce if you're not ready for it. Give you the cows. I will give you the cows. The inn's room is dusty, like it hasn't seen any visitors in years. You wonder if anyone cleaned it since the last festival 27 years ago. There's a folder of available activities lying on the table. We can do some onsen, we can do relax a bit, and there's an action unavailable. You may be wondering, what the fuck is this? Why can't we access it? Let's explore our room a bit and kind of just wander a cursor around. What's this? Click. Wait, what's that? Check out the painting. There's an eyeball. Whoa, spooky sauce. You just got sauced. Dude. I know the toilet ghost. I'm not paying attention to the toilet ghost. Yeah, fuck you. Hello, Bubby. You freeze in terror as something on the painting moves. There's a hole in it. Are you being spied on from a nearby room? -2 reason. That's a secret event that you can only get by clicking on the painting. You made toilet ghost funny. Alright. Let's stop everything we're doing. We need to do a scientific investigation. Is toilet ghost funny? Yes or no? We gotta drop everything. I just got what Caleb sent me. No, you're right. I think I'm on your side now. You have to post that in the Discord now. Oh my god, that's so much better. Alright, so now we have this option here to go into the back room, which we do. Worried and furious about the hole in the wall, you enter the inn from the back, trying to find the room that connects with yours. Thinking you finally found it, you enter and all walls are covered with blood and gore. You spot someone has scribbled weird symbols everywhere. You spot something on the nightstand, but there's too much flesh and blood to tell what it is from here. Strength check failure. The gore is too much for your stomach. When you finally compose yourself, you grab the thing. For a second you were worried it was a skull you had in your hands, but as you wipe more blood off, it's clear you picked up a weird looking mask. Today's goal is learn more about the festival itself. A weird sound wakes you up. You step closer to the window and look out. You can't see anything and get ready to go back to bed when suddenly the moon comes from behind the thick clouds. 3 hooded figures are standing at the forest's edge. One by one they light their torches and disappear behind the trees. What was that about? Who are they? They all wore strange masks. Should you follow them into the forest or try to find more information about the festival? Speaking about strange masks, by the way, are you ready to see the, fair enough. Are you ready to observe the attention to detail in this game for when you equip the mask? Teddy! I'm gonna re-equip our camera, no matter how funny Snoopy mask is. But, the camera's gonna be better. Oh, Caleb. Oh, Caleb, you're fucked. Have fun fighting with no items. I'm not going to say too much about that because I haven't had a chance to show it off on stream, but it is real spooky. So, super awesome strategy fun fact for this mission. You can fail this mission by not exploring the forest. There is a point at the end of the mission where you have to explore the forest. And if you don't explore the forest enough and figure out what the fuck is going on in the forest, then, you won't get a good ending. You'll basically just get a shit boring ending where nothing happens. So I'm just gonna explore it once or twice. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There is someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. I'm gonna confront the person. The decomposing skin and vacant stare. The decomposing skin and vacant stare can only mean one thing. It's a corpse someone has propped up. The idea that someone could do it so close to you and so quietly makes you shudder, plus 2% doom. I haven't explained this, by the way. This is our doom count. Once it gets to 100, we died. We dead. We DED dead. Now it's evening. I'm gonna do some more forest exploration. Drooping tree branches hang over the path, framing it in an almost macabre way. It's almost inspiring. We're gonna get a grip. You quicken your pace and leave the menacing path. Something is watching you from behind the trees. Do you like trees? Let's explore the forest. You reach the spot where you and the interviewee agreed to meet, and sure enough, she's waiting for you there. So fun fact, this is a character-specific event. You'll notice that this is another character that we can play as. Basically, these characters are kind of intersecting every now and then, but they don't actually work together. It's just a bunch of, like, parallel timelines, sort of. She looks nervous about more than just being alone with you. You're certain she knows something about what happened in that recent missing persons incident. Our charisma's shitty. Well, actually, our charisma's kind of mid. Not shitty, but just mid. I think we act friendly. Yeah, okay, we passed our charisma check. We act calmly, sweetly, and like you're a little stupid, goading her into letting her guard down. Before long, she believes you're on her side and confides in you about the last time she saw the missing person. That's plus 5 experience. Today's goal, question mark, question mark, question mark. Going back into the inn, you hear 2 masked villagers. They're talking about something awakening at the next dawn. You wonder what's up with that. It's not safe here. You decide to block the entrance to your room with a nightstand. The festival is ending tomorrow and you can't be too careful. Villagers seem to follow your every step here. Okay. Let's explore the weird village. We spent a whole day in the woods, I think we'll be fine. As you walk through the village, crops waver in the breeze, following your every movement. Minus 2 reason. The grass is blowing! Spooky! The weird sounds coming from the forest kept you up all night. What could it all mean? Let's enjoy the festival. There's still some time before the festival starts. The locals are seemingly busy setting up stands and decorating the place. A few stands are already open, but you can't shake off the feeling something is wrong. It's getting late. We can enjoy the festival, we could dog eat, or we could look for friends. I think enjoying the festival would just, like, make us happier, I guess. We can look for friends, and this actually gives us a pretty free chance of recruiting people. So we might as well. You stumble into your friend Hiroyuki Mizutani. I need to move some stuff. Can you help? We get minus 3 stamina if we agree. Might as well. Okay. Mysterious janitor. Completing a mystery regains 1 stamina. Pretty cool. Why is it so quiet all of a sudden? Roro. Is that blood? Where is everybody? Spooky. Today's goal, find the missing people. The trail of blood and sickly smelling sludge leads into the outskirts of the village. Somewhere in the dark forest is an answer waiting for you. Continue. So, we have 4 actions until sunrise. You start to recognize some of the paths and rocks you've seen earlier. If we hadn't investigated the forest, it would just be we're completely lost here and we have no idea what the fuck is going on. Yes, you can do that, Caleb. Yeah. So 4 actions until sunrise. If we don't find if we don't find the people by sunrise, then we're fucked. So let's explore the forest. Get him! It's our friend! It's friend Money Man!
It's a bad time to be out of cash,
says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way.
Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours, and will gladly help you get back on track after all.
He takes a step closer, and you could swear there is a faint smell of rust around the man.
Everyone has something to sell.
So this event will basically force itself upon you if you have no money. And these 3 options suck. Congratulations, Caleb. These 3 options are butthole stinky. None of them are good. They will all hurt you. But they will also give you money. Jar of Blood gives you physical damage. Peace of Mind increases your doom if you choose it, and Fondest Memory will reduce your reason. I get that, Caleb. However, if we're gonna math this, okay? We have about 5 missions. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 8 Doom on the final part of the game, which means that we can spend about 18% Doom on each mission. Because we are lower than that threshold, I have leeway to spend some extra Doom. This is a pretty good track, yeah. Therefore I will go with Peace of Mind. The man smiles, handing you an envelope. You feel like you made a huge mistake. So we got some money. Hearing some rustling behind a bush, you decide to hide behind the tree. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They are obviously looking for something, or someone. We have pretty good charisma, and we're worse with dexterity. Fuck. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly you hear a bang and feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him. You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear it's not enough. We took damage, and we also got hasty aid. So when we take stamina damage in combat, this wound is gonna get worse. We can heal injuries by going to the doctors. However, this is technically not an injury. It's technically a condition. So we can't do shit. An abandoned factory. This must be the place that took everyone. While exploring the factory, you were caught by masked people who you've seen from the inn's window. After tying you up, they bring you to the cult leader. We knew you'd come, you hear a raspy voice, your aunt's voice, coming from behind the priest's weird masks. She signals towards the door behind him. Okay, maybe a translation error. Our master is waiting for a final blood sacrifice. Super awesome struggle. Tristan! Ready? 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 Ready, Tristan? Ready? Boop. Best friend! With a loud bang, the ancient horror disappears and the high priest falls to the floor, grabbing their shoulder. The last thing you see before blacking out are the beams of flashlights and the hand of a police officer saving you from falling. Later that day, detectives interrogating you are confused when you tell them about the ritual blood and eldritch being. The village is abandoned with no trace of blood anywhere. You were the only one seeing the ancient horror. Cool. So this is the default ending. There is another secret ending that we actually could have gotten now that I think about it. We have to get the ritual robe and we have to get the mask. Didn't happen, but if we get this event again in another playthrough tonight, might as well. Well, you couldn't catch the leader of the cult to interrogate them, the people are safe. You board the old bus, wondering what would happen if you didn't stop the ritual in time. Cool beans. The imposing shadow cast by the old lighthouse is getting longer each day. I will not hover over that because that is a part of the game that my boy hasn't seen yet, and no spoilers. We're worse off on stamina, so let's heal the whamina. I should be a fucking rapper, dude. I'm so fucking good. We've seen leadership, we've seen reporters bag. There's always a way out from seemingly hopeless situations. I'm gonna choose this. Okay. I'm going to choose this because our dexterity is kind of lacking, and dexterity directly affects combat speed and how long actions take in combat. I may also just double up on dexterity here, just in case we have to fight something. Alright, cool. Let's watch the television. Alright, 911. Call the police. God, we're trying to call the police and they don't wanna. Depressing. Okay. So, while we get the homie here, Caleb, you may notice something. We have the Mormon mermaids and we have the skizzers in the same thing. So, super awesome sauce for when Tritan come back. I'm gonna sell this because we're not gonna be able to use that. I'm not gonna do mermaids with a crowbar. I know I will get a new ending, but I'm not gonna do mermaids with a crowbar because I think I may have explained this to you. If you get a certain ending of mermaids that is not the crowbar ending, and then you go to the school scissors, and you may know what I'm talking about, you get a super awesome saucy ending. Or a super awesome saucy scenario. Now, the question is, do I start mermaids? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait for Tristan to get back because I feel like mermaids is one of the more forgettable missions. So that should give us some time to play the game before Tristan gets back and also to set something up. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. The janitor was obsessed with mermaids. He's collected every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. Now his mind is snapped. He decided it's time to make one of his own using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. There's one thing everyone at the school is talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Could there be anything connecting all the missing people? I should investigate downtown next. No. I really wish that this was an injury rather than a condition. That would make things so much easier. I'm gonna pop into the occult shop real quick, Caleb, just to see if we can get the glass eye encounter. Yes. Yes. Alright, cool. So now we got that for when Tris gets back. And, yeah. We can show him cool stuff. Bro, come on. Peace of mind again. Asking around the neighborhood got you some results. It seems that all the girls attended the same school. You enter the art workshop. The room is cluttered with half-finished sculptures and bizarre masks hanging on the wall. One sculpture strikes you as eerily realistic. One mask was similar to the design you once saw in an occult book you decided to take it with you. Are you serious? Bro, go the fuck away. Money. Let's investigate the seaside. I don't know if we need this to get the ending that I'm going for, but yeah. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Minus 2 reason. Investigate the seaside again. Hey, Caleb! Look what this is, your friend! You decide to enter a small shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. I honestly don't think I need the money. I just don't want to be broke. Oh, Caleb. Before I forget to ask you, by the way. Have you seen the thing with the glass eye? By the room. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. You may be going crazy, but you swear something's watching you from the sea. Alright, cool, Caleb. I'll let your boy Tritan know to let us know when he gets back. Alright. I'm just gonna give you a quick hint, Caleb, okay? Go into the glass eye and read the description for me. And I'll just let your imagination take it from there. Yeah? Kinda get what's going on now? Yeah. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. Find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. A nauseating stench stops you. Someone has scattered rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. You cover your mouth as you slowly retreat. A vast flock of seagulls outside viciously attack the windows. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they seem to be really obsessed about mermaids. Inside the science lab, you find a plan of the town's sewer system. Someone has marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. A sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man standing next to you screams in pain as he's engulfed in fire from seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic and help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of a supernatural attack. The hooded woman disappears behind a corner, and when you get there, she's gone, already mixed in with the crowd. In a nearby dumpster, you find the sulfur-stinking hoodie and an envelope containing your photo, plus a curious incantation. Oh, hey Caleb! Hey Caleb! Yo! Guess what? Guess what deed we're doing, Caleb? Guess what, guess what, guess what? By the way, as a strategy thing, a Thotu Flame is, yeah, I know. A Thotu Flame is one of the few ways that you can actually kill, something truly evil. I'm gonna forget it. Obviously I'm not going to. No ball is true. I will not disagree with you there. There's something wrong here. Weird apathy seems to infect every adult you ask for help. You will have to deal with it alone. That pair has been following you since morning. You finally managed to lose them, but can't shake the feeling that it will only get worse. -2 stamina. You compare the sewer plan with the school map, and it suddenly dawns on you. School basement. That must be the place where the killer is keeping the missing swimmers. You stumble upon the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database to look for anything that might help with your investigation. I believe this is one of the things, by the way, where you can trigger something truly evil. So, I'm going to leave it up to you. Let's see what's up, Caleb. Do you want me to check it out or leave it for later? Alright, I'll give you 5 more seconds to do it. You find a curious text file containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. Alright, well, there's no turning back now. God, let's hope she's alright. You bust through the door to the janitorial closet, but it's already too late. The latest missing girl is lying on a dirty mattress, her upper torso at least. A tail of a fish has been crudely sewn in place of her legs. She was too weak and died, you hear the mad janitor say. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do. Not giving up after the previous failure, the obsessed janitor has found another body to experiment on you. Alright, so. Super awesome secret mission. That's a super thing that you can do. So, ready, Caleb? Banger! Suddenly, the mutilated girl moans quietly and twitches. The fishtail causes a lamp to fall and break, igniting the chemicals. The mad janitor catches fire and starts screaming terribly. You try to avoid him as he thrashes around the room, setting everything on fire. Thick smoke and the smell of burning flesh makes you feel weak. You're rescued by the firemen trying to contain the fire. No trace of the mad janitor is found and no one believes your story. But you will sleep a little bit better tonight knowing that the other students are safe. Continue. Alright. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal. It must be the radio mast failure. Unfortunately, this means that we cannot watch any TV. Depressing. We lit. Is this a minor? Okay, it's a minor injury. Good. So, with the loadout that I have chosen, the minor injury, we can basically just heal it instantly. I'm not worried about it. Let's look through the pee hole. It's a good thing there's nothing scary out there. As always. Let's heal another stamina, just so we can be even here. Oof. Seriously? Fucking nutty. Unfortunately, actually, I don't think that we physically can heal the burn. Because we don't have any more town missions. Let's go residential recluse. While you don't get much normalcy in your life these days, today was supposed to be just that. You've been planning to take today to de-stress before your next investigation. Instead, you awoke to find yourself trapped inside your own apartment. The walls have grown over the door and windows, leaving no exit. Looking through the peephole, you yell and call out to passing neighbors, but your cries fall on deaf ears. Who could have done this to you? More importantly, how are you going to get out of here? The windows are covered in a thick layer of drywall, leaving only shallow cavities. The front door isn't much better, but there must be some way out, right? When you go to use the bathroom, you notice there's a clump of hair coming up in the sink drain. You're certain that it's not yours. There's a startling amount of resistance when you pull. Before you can react, the hair is suddenly yanked back down the drain and out of sight. -1 reason. You spend all of your time searching your apartment for a way out, but you're already getting exhausted. Wallpaper and paint have spread out around the door's edges. No matter how hard you try, the door refuses to budge. Look through the pee hole. It's a good thing there's nothing scary out there. It's a good thing there's nothing scary out there, as always. Oh. This is another one, Caleb. You know what's up? I'm leaving it up to you. Meanwhile, I'm going to eat a delicious carbohydrate snack. Tastes like carbs. Caleb, do you have any preference? He's back. So, Tristan, before we continue game, there's something important that I want to let you know. We just completed a mission called Morbid Mermaids something. Okay, I will do it, Caleb. Where basically we got an ending where we can kill this crazy janitor by burning down the school. As you can see by the burn. We got a little toasty. However, the reason I'm pointing that out is because we also got the School Scissors mission, which takes place exclusively in the school. I need you to love this game as much as I do for the amount of attention to detail they put in. Let's read the letters. Yep, okay, there we go. Found it. The current mission that we're on now, by the way, Tristan, is basically our door isn't opening anymore to our house, and the walls are starting to kind of meld into the door, so we can't leave our house. Your sleep schedule is starting to drift. The hours just seem to slip past you, and the day is over before you know it. Front door. Wallpaper and paint have spread around the door's edges. No matter how hard you try, the door refuses to budge. There's a weird drawing stuck to your door. This is important for later. It wants us to go here, and it's something about the bed. No access to the outside world means you only have so much food to eat. Deep in the back of your pantry, you discover a rusty can of meat. How long has this thing been in there? Opening the can, it smells fine, but eat it. It's not exactly a pleasant meal. Meat definitely shouldn't be this crunchy, but food is food. You've read over all your books and watched all your VHS tapes 3 times over. God, you miss people. We have more options now. We can go to the front door, look through the pee hole. There's nothing of interest in the hallway today. I'm so glad that we're safe here and there's nothing here that can get us. We're so safe in our house. Go to the kitchen. Pantry's starting to run out of easy meals and you don't have the energy to cook. Let's go to the closet. You still change your clothes every day, but is there any point if you're not going outside? Waste another day. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe an ice cold water is a good idea. Yeah, we're completely safe. We are very safe. There's nothing spooky here. Nothing scary. Nothing. Ice cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. Oh my god, we're so over. Okay. We got 2 new perks here. Throwing items during combat. Nope. Sure. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. Tristan, not only is there sauce here, okay? You're about to see the sauciest part of this game in the next mission, if we survive this, okay? I will guarantee you that you want to stick around for this bullshit. Let's increase our reason. What's up, Tree 10? Yeah, we got some sauce coming up. You're running out of ways to keep yourself busy. The boredom makes you want to beat your head against a wall. The boredom makes you want to beat your meat. Still change clothes every day, blah blah blah. Your room. Notice how it said the bed before. Just standing in here makes you lightheaded. The bed is too tempting, you shouldn't stay long. Something guides your hand. What is this? It's a stuffed toy. Completely cool toy. Very cool toy. Love it. Very saucy. Kitchen. Waste another day. Sitting on the sofa, you find yourself repeatedly checking the time to get some grounding. I'm glad you're excited for the sauce, Tristan. When you go to eat, though, you realize the clock in the kitchen displays a different time. And your bedroom alarm clock is completely different from each of the others. They need a battery change, probably. You're sure there's some explanation. You shrug it off and get your food. You pretend you're not nauseous when the clocks later show negative numbers, jumbled words, and nothing at all. Your mind is hazy. It's all blurring together. You just want to sleep. Tristan, there's also something we got here. I'm going to tell you to do the same thing I told Caleb. Look at this nice glass eye that we got here. Occult, +1 perception, same size as your same size as a. Well, let's just inspect it. How do you feel about this, Tristan? What you feeling? Huh? Now, how would you feel if I just went and, you know, shoved it in my eye hole? And, you know, kind of just yoinked it, you know. What were you doing again? Look beneath the shelves. Something guides your hands. What is this? I used to live here too. This was the only place that was good. All I could do was stay in, eat, and sleep. And when the food ran out, just sleep. When someone eventually came for my corpse, I'd already made my way inside. You moved it. I can't tell you how happy being with you has made me. Please don't worry, I will keep you safe, I promise. Cool beans. This sounds like a note from a perfectly sane, perfectly alive person, right? The apartment cradles you gently in your sleep every night, keeping you warm within her ribcage. Wonderful. Oh, you want to take a peek out the, beginning to doubt this door will ever open again. It's better that way. You've discovered bath! The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. You bathe happily and continue with newfound strength. Oh yeah, we were kind of locked in our apartment, you know? We're just chilling. To be honest, you didn't miss much. It's literally just setting up for the next mission. But basically, again, the story to this mission is that we were suddenly locked in our apartment one day, and we couldn't get out. And now we're just chilling. Let's go into our room and approach the wall. As you get closer, you notice thin cracks in the wall above the bed. Something dark, glistening red pulsates inside. The cracks move like lips, and the apartment whispers to you, just lay down. You hear wooden support beams creak as the walls flex, reaching towards you from all sides. And let me take care of you. Sacrifice the toy. The wall opens even further, deeper. A girl lies curled up inside of the apartment's womb. I just want you to be safe here. What did I do? Why won't you just stay? Roommate! Roommate! Hey, roommate! Let's see. So we can deal 4 damage, but they're gonna deal a fuck ton of reason. Or we could exercise the ghost by guessing the correct combination of claps and bows. Roommate! So let's guess 5 claps, and let's see if we have time for a flash while we're at it. No? We have time for a dodge? Perhaps? Nope. We ain't got no time. Clap, 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 bow, clap. If it tells us we only got 1 wrong, Caleb, I will completely go for it. Don't worry. Wait, are you kidding me? We got 0 ritual moves right. Which means there's only one thing that it can be. We gotta do the gawk gawk procedure. We scared away our roommate. An expression of agony overtakes the girl's face. Her hair gets tangled into the apartment's churning guts and her flesh begins to melt apart. She arches her back in a voiceless scream until her pale body finally collapses in on itself. When you stumble out of the room, things seem to have returned to normal and your door can open again. Relieved, you take the chance to go out for a walk. Only a few hours later do you return to the bedroom and find a lump beneath your bed's covers. Peeling back the sheets reveals the toy that you had destroyed, the pieces held together with sections of pulsing flesh. Beside its body is a small note. I'll always keep you safe. Wow! Wonderful! So we get plus 5% Doom and plus 3% Max Reason. Pretty cool. Before we have to deal with that, let's level up. Fast hands we don't care about. We don't care about additional inventory. And avocado. I forgot about that. Okay. +1 perception, you got an eye for art and details. Sure. I'm also gonna choose reason here because we are way too low on reason for me to feel comfortable choosing anything else. Let's continue. The old god stirs. No! The friendly dog disappeared last night. You'll have to find a new place to buy equipment. Fortunately, this doesn't affect gameplay because we don't have a mission left in the town, but it affects my heart. Poor the oh hey wait, it's the homie. It's the homie. Ooh, homie. Okay, let's regain some extra reason. Always look through the pee hole. I'm so glad there's nothing ever scary out there ever. And then our final mission now. Just to reiterate myself, at the end of the mermaid's mission, we got an ending which gave us a burn because we burned down the entire school. So now when we go to the school scissors mission, Another boy from your school has disappeared. Rumor has it a terrible woman has returned from the grave, a woman with the widest smile and the sharpest scissors. You knew your friend was up to something when he left you his notebook full of cryptic notes. I can send her back where she belongs, he claimed. I can fix her, he claimed. After he too disappeared, you decided to study the notebook for clues. It details a ritual that claims to stop the wicked woman once and for all. What's the worst thing that could happen? Yeah, there it is. Yup. The school has burned down and it's present in the mission. Your missing friend has left you a notebook. If the rumors are true, you'll stop the tall woman with scissors. To stop the tall woman with scissors, you'll need to perform a ritual to force her material form to appear in our dimension. Accomplishing this first requires a drawing of an eldritch sigil and then the lighting of holy candles. You can only hope your friend has left them somewhere around the school. Let's go to the lockers. So, this locker, don't open it. Don't open this locker. Don't open it. You want to see why? Boom. Don't open the locker. Don't do it. Also, there's normally a baseball bat in here, but because we burned down the school, there's a torch. Very cool. Also, there's this. We need a tiny key to open the door. That's what happens when you don't cleanse your rocker dog. You better cleanse it. Let's explore the school. Museums started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition, unaware of the danger. The opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Ethotu is coming and now you know the date. Plus 3% Doom, plus 10% XP. Feeling something horrible is happening within the school, you must hurry and find those items. She said she would do everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself. Tristan, you're in the game! You're in the game! It's you! Camera flash. Boost, attack, boost. No, just do attacks. Okay. Launch sequence. Bonk, bonk. I'm sorry for murdering you, Tristan. Stabby, stabby. Occult diary. If we use this, we get minus 3% doom. I will do that. You found an additional... I'm sorry, Tristan. You found an additional page from your friend's diary. It seems that the blessed chalk was left in the pool. You must hurry to find it. Hey, Tris, you want to take a quick peek outside? Cool, let's open the door. Let's open the door and let somebody in. Alright. It's so glad there's nothing ever dangerous outside of the door. You enter the damp-smelling sport wing. You notice a backpack drifting on a swimming board in the middle of the pool. Could it be what you were looking for? You enter the pool and start swimming towards the backpack. Suddenly the water turns murky and you realize you're not alone in the pool. A bloated figure emerges from the murky water, blocking your only way out of the pool. It's me! I'm so glad we're just all here as a happy little family. Speaking of which, I'm gonna stab myself. Dead. You found the blessed chalk, which you can use to draw the sigil in your ritual. You copy the sigil as best as you can on the blackboard. Hopefully it'll be enough. Okay. So we need to access our storage and look at our friend's diary, which has the correct sigil. So it's a square with the thingy. This sigil can weaken the demon for a while. Careful with the lines. Maru's acting strange. I need to talk with her after class. I hope she didn't attempt the ritual herself. I've hidden the candles in one of the classrooms. Tomorrow we'll try to perform the ritual. Okay. So it's the square in the middle with... I don't think it's the toilet ghost killed. Oh wait, did you get the toilet ghost? Okay, that's the correct design. Explore the school. Wait, why is it suddenly so dark outside? You stand by the window and take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in an oily vapor. Run from the window. You run from the window. Faint whispers coming from the smog itself will haunt you for weeks, -2 reason. The sound of scissors is getting closer. You must hurry. Explore the school. Uh-oh. Is Tristan gone? Is Tristan leaved? I hope it Tristan didn't leave. Gonna miss the best part. You gasp in horror, but quickly recognize the dystopian surrealist style. You ask for the painting so you can sell it to an avid art collector. +1 funds. Alright, I'll give it a minute so we can see if Tritan coming back. Alright, his internet died. Greet. Alright, Tristan. We're ready to do the ritual. So, fun fact. We physically cannot succeed at the ritual. Because we burned the fucking building down. You take a step back as a writhing amorphous mass slowly takes shape. Soon it becomes a tall woman-like creature with 3 faces, all connected by a wide smile. Now it is your chance to fight and defeat this horror. It is also your only chance. Twisting and twitching, the demon woman enters the classroom, cackling menacingly. Am I beautiful? This is the burned scissor woman. This is a very rare fight that you can only get if you burn down the school and then do this mission. And fun fact, we're going to approach it the same way that we would every other fight in this game. Taking a whole bunch of pictures. Oh god. -6 all. You're looking at Scissor Woman. Tristan, if we get hit again, I think we're dead. I think we lose the game if we get hit again. I need to think about this. Yeah, it's not very cash money. God, it takes so much time to dodge. I mean, we can dodge and then attack at least, right? We can dodge and attack twice and we might actually be able to, no. I think that this is going to be our best bet here. Wait, she only has a few. Our base chance to hit is 100%. Therefore, if we just do this, I think we win. Yeah! Okay, we beat the hardest boss in the game that isn't Miss Spooky. The ancient horror lies dead on the classroom floor, slowly dissolving into nothingness. The only trace left of her is the large scissors. You stare at them, unsure what to feel. Something tells you you want to keep them, you need them. Very slowly, you pick up the scissors and your mouth widens in a smile. You got the cursed scissors. Scissors Woman is gone for good, or is she? You shudder knowing the urban legend will inspire another kid in another city to try and summon the Eldritch being. Okay, so we have a chance to actually heal ourselves before we do the final stretch of the game. Outdoorsman is the only decent one here. The old god stirs. Local scientists are baffled. An unpredicted aurora like... Yeah. No, if you see the Doom, we're only at 50%. We're at pretty good health. We're probably going to win this run. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in an unnatural green glow. I think this one only matters if we have spells. Yeah. Alright. So, we now have 5 keys. Take a bath. Regain some extra reason. And, take a peek through the peephole. I said let's take a peep through the peephole. I said... Okay, whatever. Check the TV. Oh yeah, the signal's out. Okay. Start a new mystery. We only have one thing left. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. You're very spooky. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things: that whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run away from this place as far and as fast as you can. You're afraid there won't be a way back once you start climbing these steps. Okay. So we can actually rest a bit, which will give us Doom. However, we have plenty of Doom to spare. So I'm going to rest us up to full health. And there we go. Alright, let's start climbing. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. We fail because we don't have enough dexterity, not because we failed to check. That's what this game does now. You can feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Fill my cup. You could potentially put some liquor in it. Someone has been taking photos focused on you. The photos include the enemies you fought with. There's something wrong, but you can't precisely say what. So, we have to select the second enemy we fought this run. Suda-chan was the first one. Stalker Girl and Roommate we did very recently. It's imaginary. Rip the photo. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and with a buzz the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you were stopped by darkness. A thick black cloud is obscuring your vision. You can hear something is waiting for you inside of it. We have a light source. We can light our way. The light source seems to somehow repel the darkness. I wonder how that works. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes make your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. The weird goo burns your fingers, but you quickly manage to separate the faulty plug and connect to the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped by a metal gate. The tiny page nailed to the gate explains that opening the gate will require you to grab 2 metal rods. Using your own body as a natural conductor, you will power up the gate. Grab the rods, electricity flowing through your body and burning the nerve endings. The pain is almost unbearable, but with a buzz, the gate opens. Oh, 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 oh. Following the winding staircase, you are stopped. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them except for one. Second mystery we did was Fear Festival, I believe. Yeah. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it and with a buzz the gate opens. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? Whoop. As the unnatural fog slowly lifts, you are relieved and collapse on the floor. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You manage to stop the ritual awakening of the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will slur in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. We win the game. Wahoo! Can I get a yippee? A hooray! Thank you. I'm so glad that we all did this together as a family. Yippee! Alright, so what did peeps think? Did peeps enjoy the gamer games? Very nice. Good enough. Big spooky. Yes, game very spooky. I'm gonna check out the thing that we need. Or the thing that we just got. If I can actually find it. Nope. Okay, cool. Alright. So, what are people thinking? Do they want to see another run of this, or should I switch to a different game, or... How are people feeling? Just because we actually have people here. And if you have no preference, then just say no preference. And of course, don't feel obligated to stick around. Like, if you feel like heading out, then you do you. One more? We get the one more. Anybody else have an opinion? You down to watch another? Okay. Cool beans. Yeah, sorry. Charles. Wait a second. Dude, we got it! How did I get this? Did I just get it from winning the game 4 times? Okay. I'm excited about these. I've played this game enough that I know all of the base mysteries. This pack has mysteries that not only have you guys probably not seen yet, at least unless you watched World of Horror content, I know at least one of you hasn't. These are mysteries that I haven't seen yet. So, hell yeah. I think we also got a new character. Oh. Tristan, do you like spookies? This is Jury. Good for you, Caleb. Something terrible is stalking Jury, and with each passing day, its presence is getting nearer and nearer. Starts with family curse. This is spooky as fuck. I don't know what you mean by the mirror thing. Oh yeah, something truly evil is the mirror thing in the trailer. This right here isn't the mirror thing, if that's what you meant. This is a completely different thing, where you basically have a doom counter outside of the doom counter. Also, no, he's not thinking of Goizo because he doesn't know what Goizo is, I don't think. Jury is probably the hardest character to play in the game. Outside of difficulty. She's really tough, and she's really cool to play if you're into horror spooky shit. Because she is the horror spooky shit character. She's perceptive, but she's not that fast. Let's play with the base backstory again. Yeah, if you get 5 curses, you get another character, true. You can do that by, going to the witch's tree. That's a pretty easy way to get that achievement. Yes. So let's continue. Do we have any more old gods? No. You can unlock more old gods. I just don't know which achievements you need. This is Goizo, by the way. Goizo's the homie. He appears in mirrors and makes people go crazy. Okay, sorry about that. On the run. Until the horror catches you, leveling up costs 50 experience less. This is something that we're gonna have to actively keep check on. I don't think we lose if the horror gets to us, but it's certainly not pleasant. And get rid of the library for the school nurse. Check here, library notes. I'm gonna spend a bit less time going over every single thing now that we've done a run. Flippy hole. I don't know how I unlocked her actually. Oh wait, okay, I think I have what I need, by the way. There's a cool thing that you can do here. The search for a missing person continues in the forest surrounding Shiokawa. If you have any information, please contact the police department. Yeah, I have Miku already killed. Thank you, though. Alright, let's go. Take a bath. Small XP boost. And then... see if we have any clothes, I guess. That's pretty cool, I guess. Oh, and free money. See if we get any of the new mysteries here. Nope. We do have one new mystery. We'll go arms. I remember when it started, the woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found and the apartment remained vacant. Library notes. We can use it to gain a random spell, which I'm not going to do. Instead, I'm going to sell. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways are there? What other ways are there? Maybe you can get to the apartment plan to compare with other flats. Fuck that shit. We are going shopping! What the fuck is my life become? I know it's cheesy to say that, but I'm genuinely asking. Shop items. Oh, by the way, I forgot to do this last time. Boop. Boop boop. Alright, cool. Let's go with the dog treats for one. 8%? 16%. Oh no. Yeah, jury's hard. As you glance around, you notice that more and more people are wearing strange masks, unlike anything you've ever seen before. As you turn to your friends for reassurance, you notice that some also wear these eerie masks. Their voices sound muffled and distorted, and you can't shake off the feeling that they're not quite themselves. The hairs on the back of your neck stand on end, and you realize something is terribly wrong. You can't help but wonder what lies behind the masks that conceal the faces of the people around you. Are these even the people they claim to be, or are they just masquerading as something they're not, hiding their true identities behind the mask that they wear minus for reason? The apartment is on the 3rd floor. There's no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? Notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Suddenly, it got really cold in the corridor. As you turn to leave, you're stopped by a man with an unnaturally pale skin and giant lips. He kisses the air and takes a step closer. Oh boy! Okay, wait. You can't actually stab him a whole lot, unfortunately. Let's, dodge. Get an attack boost in, and then an attack. And that'll be a sequence. That way we can try to reduce damage. No, he grabs me anyways. This is exhilarating, isn't it, Kelp? You should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something the police missed. Read the letters. Ruh-roh. One neighbor is complaining about her missing underwear. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice cold water is a good idea. Your body clearly wasn't prepared for a cold bath and you feel cold coming out. Fuck. Another neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. Okay, Caleb. So just because we're at about the 2-hour mark, I'm going to do you a favor and show you what's of a journey, okay? Just so I can end the stream here. Oh, internet. You know what? Now that we got homies here. I was going to do Caleb's super awesome favor and show him what's up in the sauce, but you know what? We're not doing that anymore. Now we're actually playing the game. How dare we? Mr. Woo! Your neighbor is a horror manga. Oh, by the way, Aaron. Not Aaron. Yeah. We have something truly evil here. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his new story. You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Nothing really. We're investigating a murder. Every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? Question mark? You went to the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in the ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. Are you ready, Triton? 3, 2, 1, go! You almost swallow the ground when you see the wide open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing into the vent's darkness. After the police arrive, the whole building gets searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he's identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeuristic photos of the tenants. You were questioned thoroughly and eventually released as a murder case is being covered up as a case of an unfortunate gas leak. So, apparently, the horror got further away because I completed a mission. Elusive. Minus 5% doom. That's all it does. I don't know about that. Wait a second. Is the horror... I thought the horror was just his own stat. Is it based on doom? Huh. So I'm guessing if we get to 50% doom, then we, yeah. Huh. I'm gonna need this, probably. I don't know if this actually helps us with the, Dr. Spookies, but we got some spookies going on. The whole town stopped receiving any outside signal, that's fine. Small key, take a bath, regain some reason. And then, look at the pee hole. Good thing there's nothing out there. Let's do the peculiar painting. This one is brand new to me. A damp-looking letter addressed to you arrived this evening. Mamiya Ichiro, a famous painter you were once a huge fan of, has replied to a message you sent him last summer. He thanked you for the letter and invited you to his mansion. You were going to witness the creation of his true masterpiece, he wrote. Just how could you decline? You finally arrived at the mansion's gate. You're afraid you'll never be able to remove the lingering, musty smell of wetlands from your clothes. Now, where is everyone? Stupid. You continue your search. While walking through the empty mansion, you hear something rustling in the bushes behind the building. A sudden storm forces you to find shelter in a nearby cave. Looking around, you discover strange markings on the cave's walls. You wonder what it could all mean. Crouching next to a moss-covered stone is a woman.
Hello? Are you here for Ichiro-san's showcase of the newest painting? Where are my manners? My name is and I'm a curator working for the art gallery in Shiokawa. Smiles. Ichiro-san is somewhere in the mansion, I am sure. I'd help you look for him, but I want to catalog these, she says, pointing at the rock. These ritualistic markings are unique to this region, I've been told. Amy's here at the forest. There's a painting studio. And there's a mansion foyer. You crouch down and press your head against the locked door, trying to see anything through the keyhole. It's so dark you can barely make out shapes. You'll have to find a way to turn the lights on. There's no way there's not a jump scare here. No way there's not a jump scare there. 0 ways that there's not a jump scare there. You follow the faint sound to a telephone line pole. The moment you notice the giant hairy balls underneath it, they start to twitch and rise. We're fighting at testicles! Very spooky. Oh, we got burned. He roasted us. What do you guys think? Let's throw the dog treats at him. Can we? No, we can't. Okay, well, fuck me then. Fuck me for trying to be funny, you know? How dare? Oh, it's Testicle Man. Don't worry about it. I mean, why would you even need to worry about it, you know? There's nothing to be worried about. It'd be pretty ridiculous for you to be worried about that. Actually, I would say. I wish, bro. We got burned so hard. We got burned twice. We're just getting fucking roasted. You hear the sound of glass breaking somewhere in the mansion. I'm that dude from SpongeBob with the glass bones and the paper skin. Yeah. Advances in Mystery and Amy's here. There's a painting studio in the forest. You don't have a flashlight, so you can't do shit in the painting studio. Oh, the round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. You spot an old fallen tree and jump behind it, still feeling the unnatural light on your skin. Soon things calm down, you're safe. That would have transported us to an alternate dimension. There are countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. You don't recognize any of them, but the technique used is unmistakable. Ichiro-san painted these. Boarded up building. Amy's in the mansion foyer. There's a work shed. At some distance from the main building, there's an old work shed. Even though the surroundings are now overgrown, in its heyday it must have been used to store the gardening equipment. Inside, it's really dark and you don't have the time to search this place closely. You find a toolkit by the door. A flashlight seems like the best choice, but a sudden crash coming from the mansion distracts you from further investigating the work shed. There are countless paintings hung on the walls of this mansion. All of them show alien landscapes and weird humanoids dancing around in circles. Oh yeah, Ichiro-san. Hey, now we have a flashlight. You guys ready for the jump scare? I can't say for sure because I haven't played this one yet, but you know what? Chances are there's a spooky in here. So I mean, like, you know, do as you will. You guys ready? Are you guys prepared? Okay. I go spooky. Oh wait, we have to find a way to turn the lights on, not the flashlight. Where would the lights be? I mean, probably in the building, right? Where's Amy? Where did Amy go? Where did you put her? Where is she? Don't fight the sniffling gardener! Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Goizo is getting closer, recursed. Someone is following you. Human enemies get more powerful. The effect stacks. Finally, you find a key in one of the desk drawers. You head towards the private rooms, hoping to find the painter himself. What if, instead, we go to the painting studio and open the door with the key? No, there's no thing that we can do here. We can't do anything at all. Cool. Events is a mystery. You were startled when you discovered that headless body. You were horrified when you saw its head hanging in the middle of the room and laughing. Swag. Could I have equipped the flashlight and not been a fucking moron? We're not gonna talk about that. No sauce. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, this entire mission is sauce to me. Black hair combines with sewing kit. Fucking why? Cool. Every visible surface of the room you enter is covered in obscene paintings and grotesque monster faces. In the middle of the room, you spot Ichiro-san repeatedly stabbing Amy and splattering... Yeah, okay. And splattering her blood... Sorry, hang on. I gotta pronounce it right. In the middle of the room, you spot Ichiro-san repeatedly stabbing Amy and splattering her blood over an empty canvas. Ichiro-san smiles when he notices you. My biggest fan! I can't let you in all my secrets! Mad Painter slowly takes off his dark glasses. You will not defeat me, He-Man! I feel like we're totally fucked here. I can't run away from this. He has 40 power. He deals minus 5 stamina and 30 HP. I think we're just fucking dead. He's so strong because he final boss of the mission. I'm guessing it's also because this is an unlockable mission? Okay, one sec. See if I can't do this. There we go. Got him. Elusive. Charisma. Let's go folklore studies and then regain some stamina because we got stabbied. As you rush to save Amy, you notice something terrifying. All the grotesque painted monsters begin to leave their canvases. You can't do anything but stare as I grab both corpses and begin devouring them. In a last-ditch attempt, you knock over a lamp, setting the room on fire. Ichiro-san's greatest creations must never see the light of day. We got a painting? No, we didn't get a painting. Preparing for the worst, people... Okay, stuff's more expensive. That's whatever. Take a bath, I guess. Get some extra stamina healed. I am going to waste some of my precious time hiding from this spooky horror. Those are the people. Another dub, fellas. Congratulations. I can't get the secret ending to Fear Festival. A blood-curdling botanist, if I remember correctly, is in the town. So we'll do this one. Your neighbor asks you to help. Her husband Shiro-san has gone missing. She's worried it might be connected with a new fertilizer he ordered from Tokyo. Where is he and why would he need so much fertilizer? You've got the business card of a gardening company where the missing man was working. Maybe some of his colleagues could tell you something useful. Travel to downtown? No. Okay. Super awesome school nurse.
Sorry, dear, a patient is here. I'll call you back, says the nurse as she's eyeing you up. How can I help you today?
All your minor injuries are treated. You have to investigate the school twice to complete this mission. Which we shall. Right now. Now. Right now.
Escuela.
Here's the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. Caleb! Caleb! You're in the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors is opened on its own. You walk to the door and you try to close it, but something's blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. You back off from the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally. She makes a roaring, rattling noise. The door behind you slams shut. Hey guys! Can I just leave? Yeah? I don't want to kill this thing, man. It's homie. Bye. Cool. I think it would be morally wrong for me to kill that thing, right? Check out the sculpture! The head of one sculpture looks so lifelike. You move closer and raise your hand nervously to touch it, it falls off. A headless person stumbles out of the sculpting classroom and it's reaching for your head. Headless mannequin. Mannequin. So how you guys doing today? You guys enjoy those Minecraft mods? If, you know what, if people are willing to, and I mean, I might do it, but you have a free in to get, yes, well, okay, do you have event B pack unlocked, I think it is, that you need? Because if you don't have event pack B unlocked, you can never get to the realm that you need to for it. But as I was saying, if the people in chat that know me in person would be willing to and might want to join for it, I might do some Minecraft streams. I'm fighting a headless naked lady because I found a mannequin and her head came off and now she's trying to take my head. If people would be down for it, I might play sort of modded Minecraft. Okay. I don't think it's Pack A, but if you say it's Pack A, it's Pack A. We might do modded Minecraft Bedrock. I might record that every now and then if I have to grind or something, or if like I have a building project and nobody wants to hop on. That'd be something pretty easy and accessible for me to stream. So, there we go. I think we upgrade dexterity here so we can fit more attacks in. A new yet unidentified species of the cordyceps fungus has been observed to infect rats, taking over their bodies. Could it have the same effect with other mammals? I can cast one spell without saying anything. Experts are baffled by the sudden appearance of 20 stone statues lined up in a row at the middle of the park. I don't have any spells, so it doesn't matter. Shiro-san has always been a weirdo, but he's good at what he does. Last month he ordered a pack of experimental fungicide from Tokyo. I think I've seen the dispatch order with an address somewhere, the old man says. Help me move this dirt and I'll look for it. A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes.
If I can't see it, she cries, it can't see me right.
You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors.
Of Goizo. Of Goizo.
While the dispatch order is stained with a foul-smelling liquid, you think you can make out the address, at least parts of it. The house is somewhere in the nearby forest. A friend returning from... Oh, yeah. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast full of exotic meats. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take something home with you. The steak is to die for. I knew you'd like it, your friend says, winking and packaging it for you. Long pig steak. +2 stamina. Adds a new status. Smells delicious. Smells incredible. Om nom nom. Hunger. -1 charisma. They look tasty. Om nom nom. We be eating the people. Delicious. So yummy. Okay, cool. So now we're lost in the woods looking for Shiro-san. In the forest, you hear a faint whimpering in the distance. When you find it, you discover a wild dog caught by its hind leg in a bear trap. The dog growls menacingly when you get closer. Help the dog. Yes. Arf. Higher chance of finding items after combat. Talk. Dog is wagging his tail. Talk again. Dog looks at you as you pat its head. Talk again. Dog is wagging his tail. Talk again. Dog barks knowingly. Talk again. Knowingly. Okay. We had a good time with the doggy. Yay! While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? You can't tell what the strange symbols mean. Wandering aimlessly in this forest, it will take some time before you pick up the trail again. Stumble upon a half-eaten deer carcass. Yummy. You're surprised to find a well-dressed man sitting on a rock in the middle of the forest. When you get closer, however, you discover that he's wearing a realistic mask that falls on the ground. Do you have a moment to assess this product? Period, question mark, period, question mark, period? Stabby. God, I have to remember to equip the fucking flashlight. We be swagging. What do you mean gross? You're gross. +1 perception. Equip. Dirt road looks promising, but it branches in 2 different directions. Which one's the correct one? This one. Walking through the woods, you discover a sweater. It's torn apart and covered in blood. Oh, fuck me. This is the event where you can unlock a new character, but I don't have the outdoorsman perk. A wild beast must have killed this poor person. You say a quick prayer before continuing. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yusugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest, is currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it lowered with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yusugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and some home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. I did that because I know it would gain reason, and we really need reason right now. And yeah. Wait. We had dog treats. Happy dog brain tastes like chicken. Now hang on. Hang on a second. It's so disgusting that we can't feed the dog the treats. doesn't seem to mind, at least. You have a feeling that you're being watched, and when you hear a branch snapping, you quickly turn around. There's someone standing in the trees just a few meters away. Same thing. Dirt road, you've been following suddenly ends, you have to go back. Pear's been following you since morning. Finally, after what felt like hours of following the dirt road, you find the old mansion. It's completely overgrown with plants you've never seen before. In front of the mansion, there's the gardening company minivan filled with boxes. Slowly, you enter the building with caution. You stand in the middle of the room when suddenly the floor gives way and you fall down into the basement. Falling through the hole in the floor, you find yourself in an overgrown basement. In the corner lies a man you recognize as Shiro-san, the missing gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. It's Shiro-san, the gardener. You must help him escape this cursed place. We have this option because, guess what? We did the research that you needed to. Shiro, what? Shiro, what? Shiro, what? Top of Shiro-san's head flies off, revealing his brain. Out of it bursts the fruiting body of a fungus. Shiro-san, whoa! Whoa! Oh, cool, we can fit in 2 attacks now. Bing. Bong. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. No, this is safer. I gotta go with this. I can't die here. Okay. Get a new level, you press the flashing button. Elusive test of will, +2 knowledge, +2% doom. Cool. And then we gain some reason here. Alright, cool. So, with the way that this works, we're not gonna get to the mystery in time to escape the horror, I don't believe. Now, for the extra sauce for my homies, okay? I'm gonna give myself some extra doom here. Regain stamina and reason. And I'm gonna tell you guys what's up. Alright? The horror is slowly getting closer. The horror is slowly getting closer. The horror is slowly getting closer. Did you know? Were you aware that the horror is slowly getting closer? And perhaps if I stop into the shop real quick and, you know, speak to my friend the dog, and then restock the items, it's too late now. Big homie. You guys like our friend here? How does that make you feel? Oh, I do? I think it might be a little bit of sauce left over from the steak. Hear a faint sobbing sound coming from an alley nearby. There you approach a man on his knees. When you take a step closer, he suddenly stops and perks up. You hear the nauseating sound of tearing skin. Ah! Yeah, I think that one takes the cake for me in disturbing. Oh, I think we're dead here. Nope, we're good. I think we just die. Hi, Ninos. Hunger. No, paranoia. Oh no. Guys. I need to talk to you guys about something. There's a trophy I need to unlock. There's a trophy I need to unlock here. Involving the paranoia perk. See, once you unlock paranoia, you gain the ability to kill one of your allies. Doing so will give you a new achievement. Now, before I do that, obviously I'm going to ask people to join me. Please help me. Please help me. Share a true story, please. You don't know any good... I don't know any good stories to threaten to join me. Don't expect them to say loyal. Alright, cool. I wouldn't. No, don't worry about it. Cool, I'm just murdering people. It's cool. They were plotting against me, guys. It's cool. Suddenly everything slows to a crawl. Yeah, I did. And a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swim club itself and mermaids. I'm just gonna go to the witch's tree and hang out. Nailing a straw doll to this tree will grant you a wish. Wish for money. Wish for knowledge. Let's see. What kind of curse did I get here? Fearful. Alright, lose one reason at the beginning of each enemy encounter. Cool, let's go back to the witch's tree. Go get a spell. We're traumatized. Awesome, great. And there we go. That's another achievement, and I got another character. So because I have 5 curses, I have now unlocked another character. If I die in this run, whatever. I unlocked 2 new achievements that I needed. Not reading stuff that I already read in the last one. Even though people here haven't heard it, I apologize. Walking through the park, you find a little girl crying alone in the playground. When you ask what's wrong, she says that she can't find her mommy. Luckily, you spot the girl's address on a backpack lying nearby. Take her home. You offer to take her home. When you get there, the terrified mother slams the door in your face. From behind the door, she starts screaming to get the girl away. The little girl calmly tells you that she can take it from here, plus 10% XP, minus 2 stamina. We dead. Resisting the unknown horror was taking its toll on your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles upon your eyes, reality starts to crumble. Old guy is ready to return once more. spoOOoOOOky. But we got 2 achievements. Woof. It was not a good run, actually. I purposely sabotaged it. I sabotaged it for the Chibos. Let's see here. So we unlocked Ayaka character. And what did the killing a oh yeah, wait no. What did paranoia one do? Ashing contract spell. Okay. I think that's gonna do it for World of Horror tonight. It was fun having you guys on. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to say if you want me to keep playing a game, or if you just want me to stop streaming for the night. I may switch to Bloodborne. You have drank from the blood I have drank from the blood goblet. Faux Rizzy. No kizzy. He hath drank it from the blood goblet. He be goblin. He am armed with a sword katana slicer. You're gonna call for tonight, P-Tan? Okay. 'Twas amazing having you guys here. It was fun having you guys here. I mean, obviously that's how streaming goes, but sometimes I get tired of having nobody showing up. So it was nice getting to hang out with peeps. Not to like guilt trip you guys for showing up, but I'm saying I appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you for enjoying this alongside. It was fun hanging out with y'all. I should be streaming again tomorrow night. Probably not World of Horror. Probably Bloodborne. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, no problem. But I'm calling it there, guys. Thank y'all for stopping by. If you're watching in the future, thanks for watching. And